You may have heard about using milk jugs to grow and protect seedlings, but what you might not know is that this technique has been used since the 1600s, when French farmers placed glass bell jars, or cloches, over their plants to protect them from extreme weather. Even Thomas Jefferson employed these techniques in his large vegetable garden at Monticello. Today I want to introduce you to Kelli Foreman, an extraordinary human who runs a goat dairy farm here in Kodiak, Alaska. In this video, you'll fall in love with Kelli as she talks candidly about her milk jug farm. Before I forget though, be sure to check out Kelli on Instagram and YouTube. She's hysterically honest and funny as she shares her day-to-day life on a frontier farm in Alaska. Right. So if you were living in a kind of a cold, extreme kind of climate, what would you say for gardeners trying to protect their plants?
Milk jugs. I would say try something different. I was honestly a little bit scared too because we're right on the road. I thought, oh great, I'm gonna have the milk jug gardens, but I really wanted to get things out and to live. And so you just have to be willing to take a risk, maybe make a little bit of a fool of yourself, but hopefully grow some food. So if you can find milk jugs or get like your neighbors together, like this is one of my biggest pet peeves, or plastic milk jugs. They drive me crazy. But if I can like turn them around and make them positive, then I'm good with that. We primarily have a livestock operation, and the food bank works with us, and I get their old expired milk. And so we got a lot of milk, and I was struggling with having so much waste. And I remembered back as a kid, my mom taking milk jugs or jugs of any type and cutting the bottom off and helping plants. So I was like, oh, let's hold on to those and maybe we can do that this year. So that's where the milk jug garden came from. We have primarily cabbage and broccoli. You are saving yourself a substantial amount of money at the grocery store. And so cabbage is something that you can preserve. Broccoli is, another one that holds well, and the nutritional denseness is so much. I like the cabbage. I'm a huge fan just because of all the good benefits it provides. So it's something that Kodiak does well. If you can get your plant started and you can keep the bugs out, you normally can be pretty successful and not be a very experienced gardener. Kodiak had its coldest spring since May of 2012, I think, in May. And so the elements, we were in the 40-degree range, and then it rained a lot, just really, really rainy. And so we put these over it, hoping to be able to protect and really protect. And it ended up being able to keep the extra moisture out, and then also the warmth in. When we did have sun or we did have a little heat, it helped with that. I did not expect that one. As a kid, we always would come in the side and try and like water them. And here it was trying to keep the water out a little bit. This little guy, take off.
Looking pretty good?
It does actually. Like I'm pretty happy with that. I like the idea of it. But one of the things, I'll come around too and just help that base a little bit more, because it has been so. Now that it's sturdy, if I can get around it a little bit. Same thing, and just clear out a few of those extra weeds.
Oh yeah, they're looking good.
They do look really nice.
I hope you enjoyed learning about Kelli's milk jug garden here in Kodiak, Alaska. Sorry about the wind noise. Have a great day. Cheers.